what is going on? Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. This is your not usual Monday night stream, but we had such a fantastic town hall, and I'm gonna be out of pocket for most of the rest of the week here. So I just wanted to do a live stream today because there is quite a bit to talk about in terms of what they released for Rebellion. Lots of alpha, some card stats. They did announce the new ambush ability, which is pretty cool. And overall, it's just an exciting time in the Splinter lands. So I'm gonna jump into a couple of things here, but before I do, just want to call out that we had like another 2 million SPS get burned. So that's not insignificant at all. That actually pushed us up another 0.1%. We went from 2.6 to 2.7%. So that is pretty cool. SPS also did jump up to like 1.89 or 87, something like that, earlier today after the news, but we are now back down. So let's see if there's anything else that's crazy here. Obviously, Bitcoin has been trying so hard to get above 38K. Looks like we're just hanging around there and not going to be doing much for a bit unless if we can break through, that'd be awesome. You can see that with the SPS burning in the last 24 hours, we have also minted another 33 million DEC. So this number right here continues to go up and up and up. Lots of cool stuff though. Let's see. Where else are we at? Chaos Legion pack value or estimated value is above $1 as well. Pack prices are starting to rise up as well. Remember when these were down at like 70 cents? Yeah. Well, I mean, that's not insignificant. If you were collecting packs down there, actually, I would love to see where the pack value is at right now. Sorry, the pack price in terms of the bid ask for Chaos. So let's go here. Wow, you can see a decent amount of volume on Chaos as well, right behind Rebellion. So let's jump in real quick into the mix here and check that out. That's a pretty good spread, 84 cents. So yeah, I mean, if you were buying at 70 cents and under, you're probably feeling pretty good right now about that decision. Pack price just seeming to follow. Now, what I'm surprised about is that we seem to have hit a wall for Rebellion. Not that we needed this to go up a significant amount, but I guess it is good to see the bid officially over $3 now. I would imagine that this is going to start to dry up relatively quickly here, and you can see people are buying, right? So Eric the Red, Fingon, I mean, people are looking to level up their Rebellion cards. And with both rare and common summoners, those are going to take a lot. I mean, those are going to take a lot of BCX. You think about the fact that there's going to be 5 common summoners, 400 BCX apiece. Wow. Okay. So 5 common summoners, 400 BCX apiece. What is that? 2,000. Divide that by 5. So you need like 400 packs of just pure summoners in order to really pull that through. All right, give me 1 second. All right. Let's see what else is going on around the ecosystem here. So you can see DEC volume is relatively high as well. We're almost at 30K. SPS right behind it. Interesting to see alpha pop up here. Somebody must be going crazy on the alpha packs. Let's see who it is. All right, somebody's just buying and selling to themselves. That is awkward. But I guess that's all artificial volume then. Interesting though. Interesting to think about. Litecoin, ETH. Okay, that's not surprising. Where's swap.btc? Okay. Oh, look at this. Swap.btc 37. Oh my gosh, look at that bid ask. It's a $3,000 spread. No bueno. That is not good at all. Okay, let's take it back to this page. Splinter cards. And I mean, DEC is holding decently well. I cannot wait to see what happens next week. If, of course, if land goes live, that's gonna be impressive. Oh man, Gala's even up 5%. Yo, that's not cool at all. That's not cool at all. I mean, good for Gala. But you got vouchers holding decently. Okay, so we just figured out that we're gonna need a lot of packs. 400 packs essentially of all summoners, which is not even real because you're gonna end up getting a rare card, which maybe you get a rare summoner, but that's not what everybody wants. We all want those dual element ones, don't we? All right, let me see who we got in the chat today. We got How to Make $1. What's going on? We got Skyr and Jay. What's going on? Illuvium up as well. I mean, it's fun times around gaming. You know what else is up? And Darkest Night's been texting me all day, all weekend about this. But check out Echelon Prime. So for anybody else who's playing Prime, I mean, this thing topped $8 today, which is just kind of outrageous. So making me happy, making me sad. I haven't played the game as much as I wanted to. But it's definitely an interesting time around the gaming sphere. I will say that. Now, this is really cool here. I believe we were at 711 million SPS staked. So it looks like 2 million has been removed from that and has now been burned, right? Where's the burn? Okay. So, and we burned essentially 2 million. So I guess it came from something that was staked rather than what was liquid, which, I mean, I guess it ultimately doesn't really matter where it ends up coming from. We just want to burn all of the SPS that we have. Now vouchers, man, I really want Matt to make vouchers scarce again. But we're gonna have to sell like a lot of packs. If we want vouchers to feel, if we want to feel the voucher scarcity, we're gonna have to sell a lot of packs. And I mean, that's 2 million packs right there. 2 million packs. So, when this thing goes live, my hope is that we can get to like 1 million total packs sold. We're at 492,000 right now. And actually, you know what? This should not be. This 7335 is technically burned. I don't know if somebody can tell Splinter Cards and T-Hawks, but this should technically already flip to burned because anything that was not sold in the pre-sale is going to be burned. But still, overall, I mean, I feel like we're in a pretty decent spot here. I mean, the next 2 weeks could be wild. That's what I think makes this really exciting. Granted, there's also like the broader economy, crypto market, I should say. Bitcoin's been pushing. You're seeing Solana, Matic, all those. I mean, well, these are correcting now, and probably rightfully so, right? Even Cardano. But the gaming tokens. Let's actually flip over to CoinGecko for a second, because I want to see what is going on with our categories here with GameFi. Gaming, GameFi. All right. Look at this. On the 24, you still got some decent action here. ApeCoin up 11%. Smooth Love Potion. Look at Axie getting some love here. Where is Axie? Man, Axie's still higher than Illuvium. That's crazy. But you know what? Axie got a working game. So what do you expect? Gods Unchained. Oh, I did see that this was pumping as well. Man, so many games, so little time. I played Gods Unchained. I don't know, it was probably like 6 months ago at this point. It was fun. I just never went back to it. See, I've never heard of Aurori. Network. Okay, so there's a decent kind of like correction that's happening here. Not everything is pumping. I mean, some interesting ones are pumping, but not everything. Speaking of which, so Echelon Prime's only at 4.4%, but damn, up 50 on the 7-day. Ain't that something? Star Atlas. Okay. Wow, this thing's less than a penny. 1/3 of a penny. It's like what's that game? Genesis League Goals, GLS or GLX. Yeah, I don't know what some of these other games are. Rainy, Game Swift. There's Splinter Shards, our ever so beloved Splinter Shards, up 3.4% on the day. DeFi Kingdoms. Wow, it's crazy that we're ahead of DeFi Kingdoms now. How the mighty have fallen. That's absolutely insane. But hey, for all the Splinterless maxis out there, I mean, hey, this is another notch in your belt, right? Well, it should make for a very interesting end of the year. I'm going to tell you that. All right, let's go back over here and then I'll jump back into the chat. All right. Ghostly BG is in the house. What's going on? Definitely excited for Rebellion. Man, did you guys enjoy that town hall or what? I mean, come on. Some of those cards look sweet. New Age, good evening. Good to see you here, my friend. All right, for a moment, I thought you were going to make an adult joke. I don't even know what I was saying. Wait, can you? No, you cannot convert staked. I'm just saying that it came down by 2 million and we burned 2 million. So I don't know what happens. 2 + 2 = 4 sometimes. Yo, what's up, Supreme Victory Studios? I'm not so excited for Rebellion. Still don't have money for it. That's fair. I mean, I don't have that many packs, and I'm probably gonna sell a bunch of them. But what's up, Liberty Guy? I hope you are doing well as well. Illuvium has a working Web 2 game. 3 of them. Look for Cypher. Oh, this is a game. I think what's his name was telling me about. Icy Flow was talking about Cypher. Nope. Oh wait, I'm not on gaming anymore. Cypher. Oh, it's ahead of Splinterlands. 967, so it's top 1,000, up 14%. Ooh-wee. Actually, let's go here. Oh my God, this thing 2x in the past 2 weeks. See, why can't we be like them? All I want is like a 3-cent SPS. Is that too much to ask for? I mean, really, I want like a 30-cent SPS, but I'll start with 3-cent SPS. The problem is just nobody's buying. Nobody is buying. Okay, now let's see. Where's Cypher listed? So see all trading pairs. Oh, interesting. So, I mean, this thing did a 100 or 2x, 100% gain, and it's not on any major exchange either. It's Uniswap that's getting most of the volume. So there's another DeFi based game. Solana's cooling off, not surprising. Polygon's cooling off, not surprising. I mean, those pumps were crazy. But one thing that I've been trying to wrap my head around a little bit more is like, what's going to be the gaming chain? I mean, Ethereum is just not it. And I don't know, about Optimism, Arbitrum, the layer 2s. I haven't been following development on that. I'm not quite sure where they are at. But I'm curious if they, I guess I'm just curious if they'll be able to handle things on Ethereum in time for the bull run, because it sounds like a lot of these games are just creating their own side chains, right? So Axie did it with Ronin. You got Immutable X that's creating their own kind of thing there. Then you got completely separate chains like, or L1s we'll call them, like Solana, AVAX. I mean, at this point, even Polygon Matic it started off as an ETH sidechain, but it's more of like its own L1 now. And there's a lot of gaming stuff happening on there too. Gaming and music. What else we got? There's Immutable. Immutable's cooling off a little bit too. So, I'm just trying to figure out like what's going to be the chain that launches the first like mainstream game, something that people want to play just because it's awesome and they can earn a little something or they own their assets. Wow, Neo's still 66. That's crazy. Damn, Gala's at 71. Okay, let's see something here with Gala, because obviously I finally got the Gala launcher working. I just haven't played the game yet. It was working though, so I will be doing some Gala stuff at some point. What I want to see, let's go max. Let's go market cap. So the max market cap this thing hit was, we'll just say $5 billion, 5.4 billion. But I'm sure they've issued way more tokens over the past 2 years since that time. So where's our current market cap? Yeah, okay. So what is this? Let's do 5. Okay. 5.4 billion divided by 0.725, so 725 million. So that's a 7.4x. Multiply that by the price as it currently stands times 0.026, we'll call it. So we're looking at a 19.5 cent Gala that would get back to its previous market cap high, all-time high. Yet the token price itself was it was 3.5 times that at its, oh, wow. Unbelievable. I mean, so many people just gonna get screwed. They'll never recover. Oh, shoot. I just lost my phone. All right. Well, that's awesome. Now it fell down over there. So I guess I'll just have to read comments here. All right. So the last subject is very touchy right now, says Aaron. It needs time to get a W before any real discussion can happen. What is touchy about it? That it's like not what you expected? Because I'll tell you this, land is exactly what I expected it to be. All right, so Sky says, I think if we get land and Rebellion until the end of the year, we will get a major green candle. I mean, I hope so. I mean, look at this. Again, I know I'm like peeking over at other projects right now. SPS. I mean, we're up 30% in the last 2 weeks. That's not insignificant. And here's the thing. I don't know how much of that is our own doing versus the rest of the market, or a combination of both. But, I don't know who is necessarily buying in at 1.3 cents. I mean, obviously enough people did to get it from 1.3 to 1.8. But, who had that crazy conviction? Wow, we're on Baby Swap too? Oh, there's no volume there. So if we get delisted from all these exchanges, crypto.com, Gate.io, Mexi, I do wonder where that volume is going to go. Oh. It's been a long day, guys. It has been a long day. Scar says, I got excited for conflicts. Those are going to be fun. Yeah, I mean, it sucks that whatever scope and scale Nate had to get scaled down a bit. But yeah, I mean, conflicts are going to be cool. I hope they find a cool way to put it into the experience. My land experience has been great, says New Age. The testing helped me correct some errors I made on my spreadsheet. That is awesome, man. I mean, for me, my land experience was quite solid. Oh wait, this is the map server, so we'll leave that there for now, because I think they're going to reset everything. I gotta stake my Rooney again. But I wanted to do it earlier, but the gas fees were like $4, and I know that's probably like a decent gas fee, but I'm just like, Ethereum, and now I got to do it like 2 times. This is so dumb. All right, let me see the rest of the chat here. All right, we need though set Nate free to get us cool stuff. Look, no, everybody's got ideas. I mean, Nate's got awesome ideas. Everybody's got ideas. The problem is there's just no resources to execute them. So, and you know who I'm really glad is kind of coming front and center now? Call Me Tim. So, that, like, I've had a chance to spend some time with him, just kind of casual chat whenever we do the playtesting tournaments. He's a really cool guy. I want to say this delicately. Actually, no. You know what? I'm just not going to say anything. He's a cool guy. He's a cool guy. Now he's got some fantastic ideas, and I just hope that when things improve, he is able to get the resources that he needs. Because Rebellion is something that he's been working on for a bit, and as you can see, Rebellion's got some really awesome stuff implemented within it. So I can't wait to see what else he can do if he's given the time and resources. So Skyr saying, I also tested land with no issues. Fantastic. So is anybody still running into issues? Or this would be a better question to ask later. Although, I don't know if I'll get a chance to ask you before land potentially launches. Rooney207, what's up? All right, we do need to get off all centralized exchanges. Fair enough. I did vote against that proposal. So I've been buying for the last few weeks, soon to hit 100K. Then I stop, sit back, and enjoy the ride. Well, hey, you know what? You got 100K. I don't know where your average buy-in price is, but I'm sure it's significantly less than many of the other folks who came in 2021. So hopefully you're sitting pretty right now. Harry Larry says, we know the SPS economy will work with all the SPS burns lately. The dominoes are in place for the flywheel to go hyperdrive. We just need that first major one to fall. It's definitely fun to think about. But, a lot of it is just driven by like hype and FOMO right now. Although, you know what? A good amount of SPS was burned for land. And maybe for, what's that called as well? Maybe a good amount was burned for Rebellion. Like at this point, DEC supply has gone up significantly. Like we're up almost 200 million. And I don't even know what to think of, where this DEC is going to go, because land is just the big X factor, right? So we just need to get land out, and we need to see how much utilization land is going to get and how much it's going to eat up for power cores and time crystals and grain and all that fun stuff. And then from there, we'll be able to get a better estimate of like, okay, X% of land is being utilized right now. Hopefully this increases slowly over time. Let's look at Rebellion, right? How many more packs do we expect to sell for Rebellion? I mean, 500,000 for the pre-sale is pretty good. Or, almost 500,000. Pretty much there. All right, so Aaron says, remember, if the plots around you are doing nothing, your own plot value goes down. Well, that is true, especially for me, because then I get nothing. I get nothing from the keep. Apparently, Tails is catching all the issues possibly and getting salty accordingly. Yeah, I mean, I saw the video with Tails, but somebody was saying that some of those issues were patched afterwards. So I'd be curious to get Tails' opinion on it now. Although, land just isn't up to par for many folks, sadly. But like I said, there's a video of me somewhere a year ago saying that like we were gonna bottom out as soon as land came out, because land, people just have way too high expectations for land. I remember when people here like months ago were laughing at Axie's land, and I was just like, oh my gosh, just wait until Splinterland's land comes out, and everybody's gonna be laughing at us too, right? Because it's like, what is it? Like, it's just gonna be a DeFi platform. That's all it is. And this is why like I've been so on this like train of they gotta focus on the game, right? And Rebellion is that. They just gotta focus on the game. I'm not saying to disregard land or just completely forget about it, but it's the core, it's the foundation. And when you leave it for 6, 7, 8 months at this point, I mean, things just get stale. And then you don't deliver something else, right? Obviously, if land had come in, things might be different. But 90% of land videos by content creators stress strongly that they want to be in an active area So it is a primary issue to be able to see what plots are active around you. So Aaron, my question for you is, because I think, were you the one that left the comment that I responded to about this? Is this enough for you to not want land to go live? I know it's an issue you feel very strongly about, but if you're telling me that do you not want land to go live on November 28th if they don't have this? And how long are you willing to wait until they have it ready? Average buying so far is 0.15. And this is not my first crypto cycle. Just know how to be patient and hoover it all up cheap. There you go. See, Blockchain Project knows what's up. Buy when the streets are red. Sorry, buy when there's blood in the streets, even if it's your own. That's the saying. That candle in DEC chat is deceiving chart. All that DEC got locked in the DAO. Not all of it. Only half of it. Don't forget, half goes to the team, and the team has been very active in selling. You want to know why? Check this out. Let's go to the rich list. Let's go to DEC. So 500,000 packs put roughly 1 billion DEC into the DAO, which means that should also have put 1 billion DEC into the Steam Monsters account. But guess what? They don't even have 400 million in there. So team sold or did something with it. And, maybe that's why Matt's feeling a little bit more comfortable now. It's got pockets full of USD instead of DEC. So Rooney says best Web3 DeFi land game so far is Upland Kingdoms. Well, they have land in the name, so that makes sense. If you take that out, you'd see a major crash on the liquid supply. I don't know that I agree with that. I mean, there's still a lot. I mean, the team is going to be continuing to sell. I don't know what their threshold is. I'm assuming it's like at least 95, maybe 96. But we've done this so many times before. We can, if you want, again, 1.1 billion, right? Who just burned for that 30 something million DEC, 40 million DEC today? Whatever, it doesn't matter. So we're down to 3.7 billion, right? We were 4.8. You take out 1.1, we're at 3.7 technically liquid. Steam Monsters, they're going to sell all this, right? This is all company revenue. They got to sell it, or most of it. So you got to consider that liquid. I would consider even SL Cold liquid, because if they need capital, they're going to sell this. So we're at 3.7. Then you got TerraBlock ETH and BSC. We'll just round this up to 300 million. So now we're down to 3.4. And then everything else goes into like individual accounts. So we're at 3.4 billion DEC still. Now you go over here to one of my favorite places, the pools, the diesel pools. If it works. Dude, Tribal Dex and Hive Engine have just been down so much these last couple of weeks. I need to get my capital off of these things. If I'm going to be in LPs, I'm going to stay on ETH. I'm going to stay on BSC. Because this just makes me so nervous. Hive is just some unknown random chain, and Hive Engine Tribal Dex is literally just a centralized exchange. I mean, it's run by Aggie, so, Aggie and Cryptomancer and all them. I'm not trying to say anything bad. I just, that's like too much of a single point of failure for me. It's not a true DEX. All right, is anything working here? Are we down again? Wow. Yeah. Oh, we're down again. Dude, this is unreal. Every day. And I know, it's like, change your node. Dude, I change the node all the time. This is not like, I can't even get to changing my node right now. Let's try again. Hard refresh. See, it's stuff like this where, just being fully honest with you guys. Like when I see stuff like that, I immediately think to myself, well, the problem is I should be thinking immediately to myself, red flag, get the hell out. Right. But we've just gotten so like accustomed to like Hive Engine being a part of Splinterlands and all this stuff. And so I don't know. My like security radar has been going off way too much recently when it comes to Hive Engine and tribal decks. And I'm not trying to like, I mean, again, I'm not trying to FUD the thing there. I know a lot of people got a lot of capital, but that's not what I got into DeFi for. It's like the DeFi. It's like doing DeFi on Coinbase to me. Which again, it's like if Coinbase was founded by Aggie and had all these principles of like wanting to be decentralized, like yeah, sure, but I don't know. When things like hit the fan a couple of years ago, right, with Celsius and Terra Luna and market crashes and Elon Musk tweeting and then banks failing, all this stuff, what never went down? DeFi. So like real DeFi never went down. So I still find that impressive, as much as I'm a Bitcoin maxi, and Bitcoin never went down, but I thought it was impressive that DeFi didn't go down either. Okay. Sorry, let me get off of that tangent. Since we can't check it because Hive Engine is down once again, let's just jump back into the chat. So we were at 3.4 billion DEC. I don't remember. I think it was like 500 million DEC that's in LPs right now. Skyer, again, don't quote me on that, but that still puts us at like 2.93 billion of DEC that's out there. Now, what's crazy, what could be awesome, is if that means we're going to get 40% land utilization. That'd be awesome because that'll eat up all that DEC, but that might be a little too optimistic. So Aaron says, I'm hoping Peak Monsters comes up with a gold foil card swap trade system for plot owners instead of us going through all the market steps and trying to buy the other type of gold foil card. Yeah, well, hopefully, Peak Monsters does awesome stuff. So hopefully they continue. We have one something on the DAO and another one, something on the team's pocket. Yeah, it's the Steam Monsters account. Better get to it. All right, see you later. All right, so they should continue to sell into the strength. They're probably waiting for a Rebellion sale to open in case they need for credits. Oh, that's true. You can see a lot of credits coming in then. My answer to you, Aftertown, is why are you inserting that into my question? I never said that being able to see active plots is a requirement for anything, just that it needs to be addressed. Okay, no, that's fair. That's fair. The thing is, I think in the comment that you left, my whole thing was like, land is ready. So I understand if that's where you're at. My question to you, and I know I'm inserting it, right, is that like, is land good to go? That's all I need to know. I don't disagree that we should be having that, because you know what? You know why Darkest Knight doesn't care about land at all? It's because he can't even flex his land. He wants to be able to put all of his cool, beta cards, gold foil stuff on there on his keep, and he wants people to be able to stop by and check it out, right? Simple, just game flex. That's all he wants. It's not even practical. But because they didn't do that, he's just like, oh, this sucks. Like, what the hell? Land, like, I don't even want that. So you're actually approaching the same thing from a practical perspective. So, for both the gamer and the person who's being practical, I don't disagree with you. I think it should be there. There should definitely be something in land that allows you to go see a bunch of stuff. I mean, even for me and anybody who's like a keeper castle owner, I'm sure they would want to know as well what's going on. Because right now I'm just blind to the number. It like number goes up, and I don't know who's participating, who's not. I can't go and check on people, offer assistance, or whip them into shape, whatever the case is. So yeah, I mean, I'm with you on it. I just want to know where in the priority list you think it should be. That's it. All right. So Matthew says, I'm super hyped after today for Rebellion. Went and bought another 100 packs. I'm assuming off the secondary market because we are sold, not really out, but no longer sold. All right. It makes sense. I would prefer the team to sell now, and still we are able to maintain almost peg, then wait for a crash and make it go even lower. The roller coaster of SPL. Yeah, I know, it's funny. Because you were pretty bearish, what, yesterday or 2 days ago, Matthew? I mean, again, I think Rebellion is going to be a lot of fun. And here's the thing. Like I've been telling you guys, I got 100 packs. I'm probably going to sell the packs when they go higher, right? I'm going to just pick and choose whatever cards I want. I'm planning to play in silver, right? Because I think silver will be affordable for me. I'm not going to try and max out a Rebellion deck on day one, or even, I don't know, even like the first 6 months. So, for me, it's just fun. It's just fun. I think we're going to see some really cool stuff in the game. But we need players to be out of DEC, not the team. Well, it doesn't matter because everybody needs DEC, so it doesn't matter who's buying. 100% BNB. Cool. All right, what's going on, big dog? It's been a minute. How are you? All right, so I agree what you're saying about land appeal, but don't underestimate the community who love this kind of game. Their empire building mentality will kick in. I'm not underestimating. I'm just saying that, like, I'm trying to figure out if I'm being too down on land. I don't think I am, but I understand where you're coming from. I think land is going to be awesome, but it's not yet. And in 2 weeks, it won't yet either, right? So, like, the 2.0 vision that Matt has is what everybody wants. This 1.5 halfway thing is like, it's cool, but that's not what we really all signed up for. So at this point in time, the core of the game is still it's still the card game. And I mean, I make the argument that even when Land 2.0, 3.0 are out, they're all going to be servicing the card game. So I don't want to underestimate it. All right, so I don't mean to underestimate it. All I'm saying is that everything seems to be servicing the card game ultimately. So people who aren't interested in the card game, that just want to play DeFi, right, or do some kind of empire building thing, build their businesses, yeah, they'll come in and they'll, focus on land, and they'll collect resources and they'll build NFTs, items and spells and stuff. But guess what? They're not going to do that if there's no desire, if there's no demand for those resources or the NFTs that they produce, which that demand is only going to come in is if they're usable in the game, which is the card game. So, again, it's all just servicing the card game at the end. I'm not saying that land can't be awesome. I think actually it will be awesome at some point in time, and somebody who prefers that type of gameplay or more of like a passive empire building type of thing, it'll be perfect. But, you can't, the thing is, you cannot build land in a vacuum. I mean, you can, but they're not trying to, right? Everything that they've shown so far shows that land services the card game. So I hope that there will be, I actually hope that there will be elements within land that don't tie to the card game, that make it so that people who don't care at all about, the auto battler and any of that, they can come in and just do stuff intrinsically for land, right? Get titles and rewards and whatever for, producing the most stone or ore or whatever the case is. But dude, like, let's be real. We're years away from that. I mean, we're a very long time away from that. Just a show of hands here. Who thinks Land 2.0 is going to go live next year? Actually, a year is a very long time. Who thinks? No, screw it. Who thinks Land 2.0 is going to go live next year? I'm curious to know, because the pace at which the team is moving on land is really slow. And this, I'm not trying to throw shade. I'm not trying to even throw shade because I'm wanting them to go even slower, since I don't want them to be focused on land and sacrifice other things. I understand they're strapped for resources, they're strapped for cash. So at this point in time, like, mentally, I'm like, Land 2.0 2025, right? It's going to coincide perfectly with the sellout of Rebellion or burnout of Rebellion. And hopefully, Bitcoin new all-time high at the end of 2024 or early 2025. But that's just where I'm at on land. Yo, what's up, Virus? Did anyone catch in Mavs earlier that Ali has around 8,000 plots with no DEC or cards? Yeah, I know. And this guy runs the DAO and doesn't even play the game, right? Wasn't that the Dragon Alley? So And then votes with his gigantic stake to not remove the bots. Oh, surprise, surprise. Oh, could have all seen that one coming. So yes, land is good to go, but you will find guys with hundreds of plots will run into trouble trying to pick their worker cards out of the list. Yeah, I mean it's not gonna be easy. I don't envy the people who have to set up like 1,000 plots, Aaron. So to your point, I mean, here's the thing. I know I'm being a little facetious about, oh, land's like pretty much there. Just let it go. I'm totally talking from my perspective. For people who have been like waiting around, or people who want something easier, or literally people who just want 1.5 the way 1.5 was promised, to include grain, or the grain LP, to include titles, to include, all the other things that were promised in that white paper. You're not wrong, right? So for people who keep saying like push it out, you're not wrong. It's just I don't want it to be pushed out if it's gonna hurt Rebellion. And so far that hasn't happened yet, but I get worried. The Rebellion pack EV will be higher than the pack price. You'll be better off opening them. That'll be awesome, because that'll also get a lot of people to start flipping packs, but not in the flipping cards, not flipping packs, I should say. Yeah, I saw all the FUD on land and got bummed. And usually I'm not like that. Well, I mean, the land thing is, the land thing is, I don't know. Land's gonna be what it's gonna be. I'm totally over it at this point. Again, it's exciting. It's gonna be awesome for the ecosystem. They just need to get it live. So, Aaron, they should let us mark our cards and inventory as land workers. Oh, I do like that suggestion. And that when we pick our plot workers, those are on the top of the list and we can sort. I'll say this. I mean, the sorting issues on like land, like they do not make it easy to find the cards that you need. So yeah, it's gonna be a race at the beginning, that's for sure. Aaron says, holy crap to virus. Oh, about the alley thing. All right, here's my hot take on the alley not having enough DECR cards. He's not even going to participate in land, is my guess. So for everybody thinking he's going to buy like 8,000 land plots worth of DEC and cards, no, he's not. He's just going to wait for things to pump, and then he's going to dump the he's going to dump the plots. Is my unprofessional, unqualified, and totally ignorant opinion. Because he's a VC, right? So this is not about the game to him, and I don't mean anything against him. Like, this is not personal at all. It's just, this is an investment for him. He has shown that he does not care about the game. I don't fault him for that, because that's not why he got into it. He got into it because he saw a pretty solid business model, and now he owns a ton of assets. So I don't think he's ever going to actually play or participate in the game. And so it's just a matter of those assets going up in value and then him selling them, which is the investment game. And he's going to do it really well. All right, so land will wake up a bunch of old accounts. All right, that's a lot of plots that will stop earning anything for them soon if they don't start making some giant purchases. True. What's up, Leandro? Yeah, I mean, I'm doing a special live tonight because obviously the thing was fun. The town hall was fun. Lots of Rebellion stuff was shared. I wanted to chat about that with you guys, and then I'm gonna try to make content. I just don't think we'll see. I definitely won't be able to do any live streams until after land is out, sadly. But yeah, he has a bunch of SPS to burn. I thought I was watching a video. That's hilarious. All right, Leandro, I'm talking to you in the video. I knew you were going to write this comment. All right, so New Age. I think they will break up the rest of land in many pieces, so the majority will be released in 2024. I hope so. I really do hope so. I pray it does go live next year. I'm assuming you're talking about 2.0. I set up 104 plots and took me 4 hours on the main site. We'll try with Peak Monsters test site next. Can you imagine someone with a region? It's literally going to take them a full work week. It's going to take them 40 hours. I mean, they not just take the day off work, they got to take the full week off of work. Land by definition is an objective thing. We should be able to see objective signs of life in the plots. Fair enough. Did you catch RB on the MAV next week? That means don't delay. Yeah, well, so it sounds like there's not any delays on land or Rebellion, and it does sound like they're going to have it on Mavs next week, which is really cool. Can't wait to see Darkest Night playing Rebellion on Mavs. That's gonna be fun. I need to get him back in there. It was in the questions part. Gotcha. So Rooney says, Ali be absentee landowner and sell one. See, Ali. Rooney knows what's up, man. I agree. I said the same thing. Ali's not gonna buy anything. He's gonna sell when the numbers go up and go green. And you know what? I'm happy for Ali. If he makes a ton of money, that's totally cool. Because you know what? At that point, that means we're all making a ton of money. It's just, will you have the conviction to sell? Because you're going to be emotionally tied to the game and be like, oh man, I'm like the number 2 on this leaderboard. Or I'm making this, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Versus, someone like Ali who's going to be like, I don't even know what land does, but I just made $5 million. See ya. I disagree on the sorting. I found all my cards except a handful. And when I researched why it was due to be delegated or on the rental market, I'm getting my bonus. The thing is, for me, it's easy, right? Because it's just everything that's like highest production is going to filter towards the top. Speaking of which, I need to remember to take some cards off the market. Yeah. So Matthew Young says, yeah, but if he's had these plots, why wouldn't he have dumped them at the all-time highs? Matthew, for the same reason you didn't dump them at the all-time highs, because you got greedy and thought they were going to go higher. But now he knows. Now we all know, right? Now we're going to be racing to outsell one another when this thing goes live. So my question for you is, when are you selling SPS? At what? Here's a fun game to play for all the extractors in the game. I know all of you guys are extractors out there. So here's a fun game to play. At what price are you looking at your stack of SPS and saying, I am willing to sell, let's just go with half of it right now, because this is life-changing money. I want to see what price of SPS I need to be watching out for from you guys so that I can make sure that I sell when we get a penny lower than that. Why won't we also sell whenever assets skyrocket? Oh yeah, agreed. See, I agree with you. Ali is busy collecting SPS without any effort. Did he survey his plots though? Or is he just sitting on because he's probably not collecting any SPS for land plots anymore. I don't even know how to check. What's his name? Is it Ali? Ali something? Let's go to rich list. I mean, the dude owns 8,000 plots. Yeah, so he's not even on here. He hasn't even surveyed. So since April, he hasn't even been earning SPS on them. Here's Blockchain FF. Wait, who said? I mean, Blockchain FF owns 1,200 plots, not 8,000. Unless it's a combination of like, unless it's a combination of the top 25. There's no way. No, more than that. Virus, I think your information is wrong. I mean, not you, but whatever information you heard. Yeah, I mean, the top 426 unsurveyed plots. Wait, unless Blockchain Founders Fund. Hold on. Oh, no. Never mind. He's got 3,000 plots here. So he's got 3,000 total plots, only 1,200 of which are unsurveyed. So he's been receiving some SPS on them. And then when things go crazy, he's going sell. Now, the question becomes, the reason he probably didn't sell, and this is pure speculation, and I don't even have all the information. My guess is he was holding regions and didn't want to drop a region for like 700K because greed. Which actually would have been the move, right? So instead waited. Now is going to try and sell individual plots, which, yeah, I don't know. I haven't taken out a euro of the game. Master Sorcerer. Oh, he's Master Sorcerer and Blockchain FF. All right, so that's 6,000. Oh, 6,000 and maybe the 1,200. That's still not 8,800. 7,200. Okay, either way. Good call, Virus. But I stand with Rooney 207. I don't think he'll spend a single dollar or DEC on getting that land started. Which, in a way, I mean, that's kind of good, right? Hold on, let's go to Blockchain FF. I can click on them, right? Does that do anything? Because you're kind of teasing me with this. Okay, there we go. So here's all the plots that have been surveyed, and then 1,200 unsurveyed plots. But see, it's got to be so much more difficult to sell like this. Yep, no, you can clearly see he had like a full region, right? Because he's got 19.1, 19.2, 19.4, 19.5, 19.6. I don't think he would have collected all the same keeps. He's not buying them off the secondary market. So he probably sold some. 104.1, yeah. And let's see, Master Sorcerer. So that's 4,200 there. And then 1,600 unsurveyed plots here. Okay. So what will be interesting, actually, this is fantastic. So now there's 6,000 surveyed plots. Let's go to here. And what we can do in real time is, oh, shoot, more people surveyed. That's fantastic. No, they didn't. Sorry. You can take this down by 6,000. So this is only 123,000, 124,000 plots that will be fighting for the SPS pool or for grain or for something. Yeah, seems about right. Ali will earn SPS once he sells, as it will be built into the sell price. Sure, yeah. But when is he going to sell? Because he'll miss out on... Well, actually, whatever. It's not like it's going to be that much. I'm going to take something out when SPS is at 25 cents. All right, so I got my sell order set for 24. Bolts, what's up? All right, have you bought your shiny gold coffee cup for when you're euphoric? I will rotate out the SPL assets end of 2025. Interesting. You got a time frame there. No, I have not gotten my Bull Daddy mug, but I am going to get one soon. What's up, birds, bees, and trees? I believe someone, the match chat mentioned Ali has around 8,000 plots. Yep. Okay. So that was right. I didn't realize that there was a second account there. So thank you for that, Virus. Sorry I ever doubted you. I never doubted you, Virus. I doubted the information that someone shared with you. All right, look at all those SPS that were supposed to go to the 8,000 plots that I'll catch. Good try. I'll be keeping an eye out for that occupied legendary to surf. Ah, that's a good idea. Well, there'll be plenty on there. But land surfing's not coming until next year, mid next year. Oh, it's so good to see all this SPS get burned. I mean, if you think about it, we burned like 1%, over 1% of all SPS that is currently live and in supply. So we just need to keep on burning more and more and more. We need to burn SPS. We need to burn vouchers. We need to burn DEC. Oh, next week's going to be fun. I mean, fingers crossed. Knock on, drywall. But at least hopefully the week after that will be fun, even if land gets delayed. But I guess I got to knock on drywall again, too, just because if land gets delayed, I really worry that they're going to be like, oh, rebellion, what? No, everything, land first. All right. I'm going to claim some of my rewards here because, we got a new proposal? What's this? It's about... Oh, it's the same one. Man, I hate that it keeps popping up when I decide that I don't want to vote. I'm surprised at how close this is. Because I said I was going to vote against it. And the main reason is because I want all of you guys to be stuck with your SPS while I sell all my liquid SPS when we go to the moon. I just want to dump on you guys. Actually, it's not really dumping on you guys. It's dumping on whoever's buying. I just don't like the penalty. 5% is too small. Up it to like I saw Bulldog say up it to 10%, and then and then he said like up it to 10% and force the flywheel. I'm okay with that too. Like, actually, in that video where I was covering this, I don't like the idea of like being able to unstake your SPS early. If you want to burn staked SPS for DEC, I'm okay with that, because then SPS is just gone completely, right? And it's not hitting the marketplace. What ends up happening is you probably get a lot of DEC that'll end up into circulation. So you know what? I'm actually very much against this. Let's vote against it, because the main reason I'm voting against it is because I don't want to see that freaking pop up again. So, but you know, I think a lot of whales are going to win. Yeah, they just all want to sell, man. They just all want to be able to sell. Take that profit ASAP. Nobody believes in this game long term. It's just sad. It's just so sad. We need some people to believe in the game long term. I mean, not me, but some people. All right, where do we leave off on the chat? So new update on LAN server is up, just in case you all didn't notice. Very cool. LAN surfing is dead on arrival. Dead on Harry Potter arrival. What? 2.7%. It's on the legend below. Oh, no, I know. I was saying that we've burned 1%. Like, we've burned over 12 million, Skyer, is what I was saying. Let me go back to this. We burned over 12 million SPS. In fact, I think we've burned 14 million SPS over the past week. But 12 million, or actually 11.6 million, is 1% of what's currently in the circulating supply. So all I'm saying is that of all the SPS that is out there right now, we've burned more than 1% of it in the past week and a half, which is pretty cool to think about. Yes, in total, out of the total 3 billion, we've burned 2.7%. But that's a different numerator and denominator. What I'm talking about here is just what we've burned in the past week, 14 million. Because this was at 4 million for a while. Actually, it was at 3 million for a while, but I digress. Actually, it was 2 million for a while, I think. So maybe we burned more than that. Who knows? Either way, it's good to see. But see, everything's coming down now. Hype wave dead. Our latest build is up on Mavs for land. Yeah, Rooney, I know. You got beef with Hardpoint. That's just messing with you. I like Crypto Eater, but tend not to agree with him on DAO stuff. Yeah, I mean, look, I got nothing against Crypto Eater. I just don't like the proposal. I just don't think that it's something that I want to get behind. Although I'll say this, I think I'm way more ready to sell than other people. So, if something did happen, I would have zero problems pulling the trigger. And I don't even need to unstake my SPS for that. But that's another story. Where are we at? Oh, I wanted to check my rewards. I'm not going to jump into the Mavs. I know you guys are talking about it. I mean, I guess I can. Why not, right? 2 gold foil. Can't wait to sell that. Ooh, 37 SPS. 12 SPS. All right. Fair enough. Oh, that's kind of cool. We got 2 gold foils. With our gold foil epics. Oh, this is my first 2. So that's not really that great. Level 3. Oh, see, I already have a level 4 myself. So maybe I'll put those up on land. Not yet, but when it does go live, which I don't know when that's going to be. I skipped your comment. I don't see a comment from you. Do you mind copying and pasting? I'm so sorry. I guess it didn't populate into the chat here. Go CBG. But thank you for catching that. I wouldn't intentionally skip your comment. Yeah, I don't see any comments here from you. So sorry. It must be the UI here for StreamYard, which sucks because my phone usually, so I usually have like my phone up on the side that's just like tuned into the actual YouTube stream so that I can see comments there as well in case something like this happens. Got to sell some vouchers. Indeed. I'm selling if anybody wants some. Anybody want some SPS? I got a good. Oh, never mind. It's on Hive Engine. I can't even access it right now. I got some SPS and vouchers I'm selling. If interested, hit me up. I got the stuff. Let me know. All right, let's hard refresh this. Okay, cool. I kind of wish that I had staked my other Rooney in, but I guess that's that. All right, so land. Where's Tails? We need Tails here because Tails is going to tell us what went wrong last time. I'm not looking on how to break things. I'm just simply looking on how to do my stuff. So there you go. My 3 plots. There's my work sites. You know what? Let's not start with the keep. Let's put everything awesome on the jungle. So manage this. Oh wait, we got to add some dark energy. Oh, I don't have as much DEC today. Not surprising. Let's just add 40,000 because I might need to buy some stuffs. Oh, I might need to buy grain. That's it, but not too much grain. Okay, so let's add our Rooney. There you go. Let's add workers. All my gold foil common cards. Oh, and I need to add another power core because see, that slot is not live. So let's add a power core and Rooney. All right, there we go. All right, I'm going to save changes. 11,000 production. Oh, I didn't even put the title on, but that's because I got to go claim that totem. All right, let's do this. Claim totems. 1, redeem. And then this one, I'm going to add the title on. Save changes. All right, hold on. I'm struggling. Oh, wait. It didn't go up at all? There should be a boost there. It did not show it increasing at all, which is a little concerning, but I'm going to ignore it for now because that's what we do. All right, so let's build this. Let's max out. Oh, yeah, max the time crystals. I'm going to get 8 SPS per hour. I'm rich. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Now, I don't have any grain, so what's the deal with this? How come it's not charging me for grain? Or is it only when I want to... Is it only when I want to withdraw or harvest? All right, 8.34 SPS per hour. Ready to claim. Oh, okay. So my production did go up because it was at 19. But so that means that production little UI thing was off. So no bueno. Land cannot go live now. So you must wait before you harvest. Okay, and then I'm assuming when I get enough, or at least an hour in, I'll be able to harvest. So, yeah. New Age. I cannot imagine how it. I mean, I can totally imagine how it took you 4 hours to do 100 plots. That was not pleasant. I mean, that was fine because I only have to do it 2 more times. But woo, that's a lot, man. I wish you the best of luck in the wars to come. I wish you great fortune in the wars to come. Got to sell some vouchers. What's up, guys? What's up, Mondroid? Good to see you here. Go CBG. Your comment did not make it here as I can't see. Oh, okay. So I'm not the only one. Thank you, Aaron, for checking as well. You must have used a link or bad words. Oh yeah, no links, guys. YouTube doesn't like links. And I don't think I have anything. There's no like safe word stuff, but I usually buy at 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. UTC. It's the time of the lowest fees. Guess no one is on the boat. Yeah, I know I need to do it in the middle of the night as well, Sky. Or at least, sorry, middle of the night US time. I checked last night. It was like $4, but that was at like 9 p.m. And then I checked again at like 7 a.m. my time here, and it was like $5. And I was like, I missed the window. Thoughts on this active pre-proposal? Solutions to minimize bot farms. It's up for voting on PeakD. Oh, new pre-proposal. What? Say what? Say no more. Gosh, there's just so much going on. You guys aren't going to let me take a break for vacation. It's just going to be so many things. Oh my God. What? Hold on. How many proposals do we have? What is going on here? I mean, Claiborne. I mean, you know what? Claiborne, do your thing, dude. Do your thing. Holy moly. When were these put up? Oh, 7 hours ago. Okay, so this is from before. So our governance proposal, rework leaderboard rewards. Adjust all rental minimum pricing. New account SPS delegations. Solutions to Okay, let's go. Oh, sorry. Just please just make it dark. How do I make it dark? Sorry, we can't do that. All right, let's just go to Hive blog. Dang it, this is not what I want. Come on. Claiborne. All right, there we go. So, rework leaderboards. Which one? Oh, solution to minimize bot farms. Okay, this should be interesting. To address the issue of bot farms at Splinterlands, I propose implementing a minimum card power CP requirement in the wild mode needed to participate. However, this requirement can only be achieved through ownership or received delegation, not by renting. Players and bots can still use rental cards, but they must own or have received delegation for the minimum CP required. In addition, the cards must have the status playable. In my opinion, so this is coming from Bronco by way of Claiborne, either playing the game yourself or owning something should be necessary to earn rewards. It is unfair for players and investors to mine SPS rewards completely automatically without any ownership involvement. Here are the proposed CP requirements for each league in wild mode. 20K, 50K, 120K, 250K, 400 CP. The CP of soulbound cards does not count towards these requirements unless they have been unlocked. This proposal only applies to wild mode and will not affect new players. By implementing these minimum CP requirements, we can discourage bot farms from exploiting the game and ensure that players. This proposal is not intended to delay any important updates. They're okay, interesting. I'd vote for this twice if I could, says Kazrak. Uh, okay, so why my trepidation right now? I mean, don't get me wrong. I love this. In theory, I think it's fantastic. I'd vote for it twice like Kazrak would. But I wonder, are we really ready to go to war with the bot farms? Right? We fired a warning shot in July and said, got to go over to Wild. They all did it for the most part, right? Because there's definitely not 50,000 accounts playing in Modern, I'll tell you that. So what happens if you put a rabid animal and put its back up to the wall? How are they going to react? I don't know. That being said, in principle, I like it. I love it in principle. And then like the whole soulbound reward cards don't count towards the CP unless they're unlocked. Oh, that's like the stabbing in the back. It too, Brutus. that was perfectly added on there to be like, oh wait, did you build up your account the old way with soulbound reward cards? Oh, those don't count either. Wow, sick production, bro. Yeah, hey, land is ready in my opinion. I had zero issues. You guys saw it here live on stream. There were zero issues with land. So, Tails, I look forward to your video to see if you find anything. And I don't mean that tongue in cheek either. I like Tails. If Tails can find something, then we should listen to see what he finds. I think there are better ways to minimize bot farms, but I'll vote with the community, whichever way that goes. The first 50 the first 50 were fun as I had a bunch of production on each. But then it became a grind. Oh my god. The first 50 were fun. Jeez. When I watched Jarvis' video on the Peak Monster site, it has an autofill. I will try it. Awesome. Okay. You are destroying me and go. Oh, speaking of which, I need to go harvest soon. Clayboyne is working for his money. Hell yeah. Clayboyne's doing some good stuff, man. I mean, this is all excuse me. These are all things that, I mean, we've been talking about for a while, right? New account. Well, actually, maybe not that. Adjust all rentals to minimum pricing. Meeting the 0.1 DEC that is required for all new rentals. Currently, there are ongoing rentals that are below the minimum pricing that have never been adjusted after the minimum rental price point was established. If this proposal passes, the team... Okay, that seems pretty straightforward. I thought it was going to be 1 DEC, but 0.1, that's cool. Leaderboard. Oh, this is probably going to be an in-depth one. You guys got some time? Let's read it. All right, so currently about 7.5 million DECs minted per season for leaderboard rewards. This is the last source of DEC inflation that has not been removed aside from cards being burnt. If this proposal passes, we will cease DEC leaderboard rewards, reserve 36,000 Rebellion packs from the print run, and replace DEC leaderboards with Rebellion packs as follows. Wow, Champion really goes a long way. Top 50. Is that how it is? Okay, 36,000 packs is not a lot. How long does this last? In the chart, packs will replace 1-to-1 as close as possible with previous DEC rewards at a rate of 5,000 DEC per pack. This leaves us replacing the previous DEC printing with roughly 7.34 million DEC worth of packs each season, which can vary slightly due to leaderboard ties. Oh yeah, what happens in that case? The SPS DAO receives half of the DEC from the pack sales. So by replacing... What? By replacing the DEC printing that is going on, we are essentially able to give that same amount of rewards with half the cost of the DAO. The amount of packs are also relatively small over the course. Wait, hold on. What? The packs are coming from the DAO. Or are they trying to do this so that half the DEC every season goes to the team as revenue? Because that's an interesting thought too. I mean, it's not much. What, 7 million? I mean, it's like $7,000 per month to the team. I guess that's like the salary of someone. $7,000 a month. This leaves us replacing previous DEC. Okay, the SPS DAO receives half of the DEC from pack sales. So by replacing the EC printing that has been going on for years. We're essentially able to give the same amount of rewards with half of the cost of the DAO. The amount of packs is also relatively small with the course of rebellion. Okay, but why are we reserving packs then? Is it 36,000 packs? I don't understand this. I'm telling it today was a question. We should just stop printing DEC. That's the whole point. I don't want us to be buying more DEC or using DEC to buy stuff. See, I'm with excuse me. I'm with Fighter for Freedom on this. I would just end leaderboard prizes. I know that sucks, but I just don't see. I don't see this solving the core problem. It reduces. So this is going to reduce DEC inflation by half because half of it goes to the DAO. I'm assuming the other half goes to the team because we're buying the packs. And then we're also dumping more packs onto the marketplace. I can live with dumping more packs on the marketplace if we reduce DEC inflation by 15 million a month. That's fine. I don't know how I feel about this one yet. I mean, I know exactly how I feel. I don't like it because it doesn't solve the core problem. But that doesn't mean it's not reworkable. Okay, let's catch up on chat. Sky, all right, botters and bot devs will try to retaliate. We're basically paying them cartel protection money. Please don't hurt us. They get to take their cut for doing nothing. Yep. Again, I'm not pro bot. I'm just like, are we ready for a war? If they decide to dump, and in a way, they've already burned a ton of DEC, right? So, sorry, a bunch of reward cards. So I'm trying to figure out how much more damage that they can do. From a game economy standpoint, I think there's still a good amount of reward cards out there that they could burn and dump on the marketplace. From a game infrastructure standpoint, I don't know if there's a way that they could spam battles or something like that. That would be, detrimental to the team servers and sanity. And then of course there's also security issues, right? So if somebody's super fed up and they're like, we were playing ball before, but you know what? Now we're just going to take your money. Then that'd be something too. We need to have our security solid. Yeah, see, Aaron, I agree with you. They also have SPS, so we need to remain aware of that. Vote yes on all the pre-proposals. I don't think I want to, Icy Flow. I don't like this first one, the way that it stands currently. I'll vote yes to this one. I mean, just in solidarity, I'll vote yes to this one. I'm just wondering if we're ready. If we're gonna launch a first strike attack, are we ready for the retaliation? Speaking of which, now's a good time to get all my assets off of Hive Engine. And as we were talking about earlier, although Hive Engine isn't going to be the focus of the attack, it's going to be the game, which sadly can't take stuff out of the game. This proposal is to ensure new accounts have some starting amount of SPS to help their accounts. Since moving to stake-weighted reward system is more for the DAO to do our part to assist with new player experience where possible, this proposal passes, the SPS DAO will delegate 100 SPS to all new accounts for a period of 30 days. After the initial 30-day delegation, SPS loan will be retracted. I like it. My only concern is what happens if we're staking, I think, only 2 million SPS. What happens if we run out of SPS? But that's a good problem because that means way more accounts are being created. So I dig it. But hey, look at that. I'm 3 for 4 Icy Flow. That's all you're gonna get from me tonight. That first one is not up to par for me. Bots can't be beaten, only controlled. When a game attempts to remove bots, it will suffer accordingly. It's just the law of the internet. So no. Imagine if you are a bot dev and I'm telling you to try to predict what lineup of CryptoKitties I'm going to present to you. Yeah. 36,000 packs set aside for 12 months of leaderboard rewards. Yeah, which is fine as long as we're not printing the DEC. I don't understand why we're still printing the DEC and putting it into the DAO. Like, the DAO doesn't need the DEC. We don't need the DEC printed. It should never come to light. All right, it should just not exist. Because then at some point somebody can make a stupid proposal in the future, and then we vote to do something with that like 180 million DEC, right, over the course of a year. I don't want that. I just want it to be the DAO is going to have a ton of packs, right? That's set aside for it. The burn starts day one, and a portion of that's going to be put into the DAO. So we should just take from that and be good to go. RB, as a bond owner, I would not care because I would not be focused on winning at all. Just average wins. It's acceptable. Yep. We have not only attacked them, but changed the game mechanics so they cannot predict the cards that will be playing. Yeah. Well, that's I would much prefer we combat the bots that way by just making the game much more complicated and fun. All right, so they can't spam battles because they won't have energy. Oh, that's a good point. But they can burn DEC for extra energy if they want to. Oh, even better. You're right. Cards. All right, wait until the massive Korean bots invade SPL. I can't wait, actually. Rooney, please let them come sooner rather than later. We need them to pump our backs. Botters and bot devs will always try to obscure, misdirect, confuse, gray area, do anything they possibly can to continue cheating and engorging. Speaking of which, what's going on in the XBot Discord these days? How's Siler been? Is he doing okay? That's enough SPS for 20,000 accounts. Perfect. Okay. Is it really? Oh yeah, you're right. Okay. Well, hey man, if we get 20,000 new players all coming in within the same month, I would count that as a win, and that's when I'll be selling my unstaked SPS without burning for a penalty. All right, let's see. Is Tribal Dex back up? Nope. Let's just go to the main site. Tribal Dex. Oh, there it is. There it is. What were we looking at? We were looking at DEC. Wow, this conversation's from so long ago. Wait, if it loads, hold up. What about Hive Engine? Nope. Nope. So disappointing. All right, guys. Wow, we've been live for an hour and a half. I was actually not planning on being live that long. The DAO can never have too much DEC. I'm fine with it sitting there forever and giving value to the market cap. I'm not of that mindset. I think we can do without it. I mean, I know where you're coming from. For you, you're saying you're fine with it. I'm saying that I don't think we need it. I think my position is a little bit more of a baseline, so I feel like it's easier for you to come to my side than it is for me to go to your side. Because you coming to my side doesn't really change anything. I mean, I know you want a higher market cap for DEC, but that's like we're talking about $180,000 over the course of a year. That's not very much. I mean, it'll be a lot of years before DEC ever reaches any kind of high market cap. Yeah, the DAO needs to send me 300,000 DEC. Vote yes for it. All right, you better talk to Clayboy. See what he can offer you. Get that proposal in the mix. I'll send you vouchers instead. All right, guys. Ooh, SPS is still climbing a little bit. It's fighting. Where's Bitcoin at? All right, Solana's down. Bitcoin's at 37. Gala's up. Prime is up, right? Still looking at Prime. Don't be surprised if there's more Prime content coming soon. Oh, there it is. It's above $8 again. Ooh, how crazy. How crazy is that, man? How crazy is that? I mean, this thing is up almost 3x since the summertime. Unreal. All right, well, I guess I got to hop off here and call Dargis so I can congratulate him. Challenge. All right, let's go for it. Any other final thoughts, questions, comments, concerns? I won't be live for another week, so ask him now. I'm just kidding. You don't have to, but if you wanted to. What are we playing in gold? Silver? This looks like gold. Huh. This looks like trash. I don't know. Sure, why not? Let's throw you into the mix. Let's throw you into the mix. You. And we'll see what happens. This is it. Kind of a boring rule set. Why would you go with General Sloan? It doesn't even matter. Oh, you know, I have never seen this dude pull off the whatever that's called. You know what I'm talking about. Last Stand. I've never seen anybody use him. Are we gonna get it? We need 2 turns. I think we got 2 turns. Sweet. GG's. All right. Let's check the chat here. Yeah, I agree. Bad rule set. I agree. It's not necessary to get the DEC. DAO should offer DEC liquidity, and we could end DEC pool rewards. I would love that. I mean, as much as I want to see if Luna type flywheel action, it would slow down SPS inflation significantly. So maybe we do that after we create a bubble and then pop the bubble. Dual element summoners will monopolize silent summoners rule set if left at 3 mana. I hate that. You know, that's a good point. They definitely will. But you know what? You're going to need 400 of them to max them out. That's a lot. And I guess you'd only need like half of them or like 3 of them to make sure you got all of the different elements covered, because you're still able to pull in from both sides. All right, so they need to be good in at least one rule set because they suck pretty bad right now. Oh man, so there's sorry, I won't share it now. I'll share it later just because they haven't shown all the summoners yet. All right, GG's. All right, you could probably max out your chaos cards for a few $100s. That's true. I got 2 rift packs sold. The rest price will now drop. Yep. All right, so the weapons training update is pretty crazy too. I agree. It definitely buffs up weapons training. Sorry, Balsang, I'm about to hop off, so I'm just gonna do some more chat and then Call it a day. Damn it. What was I going to look at? Oh, Rift Packs. What did you send me? A voucher? Playing for the one thing, the most important asset in the game. Where are we at? Dude, see, this is crazy to me. $4.30 estimated value is well below that. Somebody is speculating hard on Riftwatcher prices because the underlying cards are not worth that much. They're worth significantly less. Oh, look at this. We're already back over 710. I mean, I know there's not that many packs out there. It was 122 million. Sorry, 122,000. But yo, I don't know. You know, good luck to whoever's buying packs. Hopefully it serves you well. We'll see what's going on. Oh my gosh. What? I said I was trying to hop off and then everybody started chatting. All right, Most Dirty, what's up? I wanted to get your thoughts on the changes to weapons training. Do you think Dispel should be able to cleanse it similar to Bloodlust? Yes, and I believe that's still going to remain the same, Most Dirty. Right now, that's the case for weapons training. I don't think that's going to change. At least they said it wasn't. Zerial's fun to play. That change will help a lot. Oh, that's true. Especially with dual summoners. Actually, that'd be really fun. Yeah. Legendary Summons are supposed to be dual element too, right? I believe Matt said he wanted to do like dual element and tactics, which would be crazy. All good. I sent you the voucher. Well, thanks, Alex. GG's. Sorry I didn't give you a chance to win it back, but next time. I thought about buying a Max Zerial, but I don't know if the change is enough. I'm going to hold off on Zerial for now. I have a high win rate with her, really strong in the 20-30 mana. I need DEC for land to buy my gold alpha card. Not a bad play. The Riftwatcher set is mostly going to be burnt. That is true. How much are we at right now? Wow. Okay, so we're going to hit 50%. I think that's without a doubt, right? I think my new goal was 60% if we end up burning 60%. Sorry, that 60% would have to include stuff that's sent to the DAO. I think people are just way too excited for Rebellion right now to care about Riftwatchers. That burn should have started like 3 months earlier. I think we started in August. It should have began in like May. Whereas my friend went straight away to buy the cheap Zerials from the market because of the weapons training change. Wow, nice. Gold for regular foils, holding up strong. Glad I maxed mine. I bid for it a couple weeks ago for $60. Nice. Oh, gold for Riftwatchers. Gotcha. Feeling better about that buy now. And the Riftwatchers are being burnt are the packs with Immolation Inevitable in them, both of which are awesome cards and super low print. That's a good point. I mean, Immolation, that card is fantastic. I mean, names. Non-epic and not gold, please. I like this card. I used it once and it did win for me, I think. Actually, let me check. And I only have a level 1. I'm trying to remember where I used it. Man, and it gets shield. Like, that's outrageous. Or maybe I didn't win. I don't know. I thought I used it somewhere. Oh, it might have been in a tournament. I guess it was a tournament a while ago. I thought it was earlier today. All right, it is what it is. You sold yours. I'm number 1 in Champ Model with my Scholar account, abusing emulation with Yasik and Inevitable. With Kitty, Izzy, our teams. Nice. No one else seems to have them, or their battle helpers don't recommend them yet. Interesting. All right, let's go. Well, congratulations on being number 1 in Champ Modern, guys. We have a celebrity among us. Wait, Champ Modern is Clove. Or are you a scholar for Clove? If so, that would make sense. Oh shoot, it's almost 8, guys. All right. This was someone I think people are sleeping on. I don't disagree with that. All unopened Riftwatcher packs will have immolation and inevitable in them now. That's true. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, you do play Clove. All right, that's cool. All right, guys, I'm gonna hop off. As always, this was super fun. Sorry, I can't stay as long as I normally do, but actually, we almost hit. What is this? We're over an hour and a half right now. So, fun stuff. I do have the video for 5 biggest takeaways coming out. That probably answers a lot of the questions that you guys have been asking. At some point, I recorded it earlier today, so that'll be out soon. And then hopefully you'll have. I don't know if Walking Keys and Gank are going to stream. I'm assuming Steve and Baby Omega should hopefully fill out the rest of your Monday night with Splinterlands content. And then I will be back. Gosh, I'm going to try my best. Right now, the game plan is the next stream for me is going to be Tuesday, the 28th, the day land comes out, but not until the evening. And that's if I can swing it. That would be the earliest, unless I like stream from my phone or something, because I'll be heading down to the beach for a couple of days over the holidays. So best of luck to everybody. I hope that there's no bad news over the next couple of days in terms of Splinterlands. I hope that Land is set to come out. I hope Rebellion is set to come out. And yeah, when we reconvene here, hopefully in about a week or so, lots of exciting things going on in the Splinter verse. But I don't really tweet much, although I was going to say you can follow me on Twitter, X. I'm trying to think of like where I'll be active on like the next couple of days, but I'll still try to make some content since I'm not heading out for a day or two. But other than that, I'm super pumped, guys. I hope you all enjoy the holiday. Anybody who is celebrating here in the US or anywhere around the world. And in the spirit of Thanksgiving, just want to say thanks to you guys for being here, being part of the channel, and just having fun with me. That's all I got. Have an amazing rest of your day, night, week, whatever time in the world it is. I will catch you all hopefully in the very near future. Peace.